There we go. Let's pop on in.
Robin.
I think the volume's okay. Let me know if it's too loud. Not really much to report on this game as of late, except for the fact that I think I have happened upon a couple more safety strats. And safety is really important in this game. Because, you know, it's a game where you can just get touched and die. It's taser. I think taser's a little bit better than the grapple gun if you're Robin.
Multiple knockout. Multiple knockout.
Not want to grab that. Just wanted this.
Whee!
Oops. Mistakes, they were made. There we go. Low kick is not very becoming. What are we doing? Hey, what's up, Ghost? What's up, Nintendo? You know what makes me sad, though? The PlayStation, as good as it plays... PlayStation version, sorry, I should be more specific. Even though it plays pretty much identical to the arcade version, it's missing... what's up, Elvis? It's missing all of the... It's missing some key sound bites. Spank Me, for example, is not in that version of the game, and... I don't know, to me that's a big part of the jank appeal of it. Like, you'll never hear that on PlayStation. Or Saturn, for that matter. I tested the Saturn version. I don't think so. It's a fairly unique board. I believe the hardware for the board was borrowed from Sega. So it's probably closer to like a Saturn clone than a PlayStation clone. Ironically, the Saturn version plays worse than the PlayStation version. There's a lot more slowdown on Saturn. Which I feel like I shouldn't be expected, but maybe Acclaim games just didn't hold up that well on Saturn, hardware-wise. Oh, I wanted him to die. Yeah, I unfortunately forget the name of the board, but I know the name of the audio board. The audio board is called Rax, and it's really hard to find. It's a big part of why original hardware components of this game are so difficult to amass, because I think Rax was exclusive to like this game and maybe 2 other games. It didn't get a lot of use. They're not easy to track down. We gotta hollow mode this. Come on, Robin. Come on, Dick. Those that might get upset about the fact that I called him that, remember that is his name. There we go. Hey, what's up, Smitty? Yeah, I wish I could remember the name of the board. But I know it was, like, commissioned, partitioned, whatever, by Sega. What's up, Blitz? Yeah, that's not good. I might be dead. That helped a lot. I took a lot of damage there, though. It's a Titan, that's the name of it. Yes, thank you. Die, Blade. There we go. Yeah, there weren't many games that had it. I know, Acclaim released, I want to say it was like an arcade FPS in the late 90s that also used it. Extensively. No, it definitely did. Remember, this is the original, this is the arcade version. The PlayStation version is what's missing that. That's what I was referring to.
Multiple knockout.
Kind of want this. There we go. Is it down up? I think it's down forward. Well, that's what the flip kick is. If you can play Street Fighter, you can play this game. It's neither. It's down, forward. Dive kick and go to your combo. Needed that health. Good God. Was on Dream Street there for a little bit. There we go. Sometimes things get sketched until you get that last power up you need. That up, down. God, that's a lot of inputs. No. Wait, Liz, welcome back. You know, there's an emote for that. Which, big thanks once again to Weapon for getting that one set up. That reminds me, I need to reach out to Brosentia about having him add that. Whee! Alright, so this is where the gatekeeping of the run can start. This stage isn't too difficult, but there is something that can actually just kill you by touching you, so you have to... You're required to worry about it. Yeah, well the thing is, like, this arcade title was actually acclaimed. Prior to this, and I think one other game, they were only known for doing home ports of arcade games, but the arcade version of this was them. It was Acclaim and their subsidiary Iguana who handled the home ports of NBA Jam. And NBA Jam Tournament Edition, I believe. Like, this is, like, sort of Midway, I think. Like, I compare it to a lot of Midway games. Feels like it has a lot of the same layout as a game like WrestleMania, the arcade game, for example. Definitely not the same. Kill this thing. Yeah, it plays really Midway, too. This game is Chicago AF, for sure. They did. They went a completely different direction with that game, though, and that game is not good. That game is not good at all. Like, I've tried looking at that through, like, an adult gamer's eyes, and it's still not a good game. It's just, God, it's, like, there's something to be said for jank. I respect jank. But Batman Forever, SNES, Genesis, Game Boy, just has one of the worst control schemes I've ever tried to play. It is ultra stiff. It makes Bayou Billy feel fluid by comparison. There we go. What's up, Kazir? Oh, no, you don't. I like Bayou Billy. It's just, it has a very stiff feel to it. Yeah, I like BB just fine. It has flaws. Oh God, that was painful. Oh God. Yeah, people can talk bad about the game all they want, I suppose, but if anybody ever badmouths the soundtrack, we're gonna have words. It's legitimately one of my favorite NES soundtracks. It's so good. Get out of here. Nope. This might take a moment. Okay, there we go. Mad City. I actually wanted to learn Mad City for the last 12-hour challenge, but I simply just didn't have the time to do it. I may still learn it. Like, yeah, the game is actually reasonably fun once you have the whip. Like, it actually becomes a video game once you have the whip. Oh, that's a good pickup. I will admit that I've never played any of the shooting levels or the driving levels, though, so I could change my tune based on my experiences there. Whee! Back-to-back indestructible. Let us go, everybody. These are some insanely good pickups. I can't complain about this luck. Indestructible and VR mode is super strong. 3 indestructibles, okay. This game loves me right now. Didn't really want Bola though. Just had to move. Come on, Feather, put the stick down. Robin, stop going the wrong way. Don't touch me. Cool. Yeah, the driving levels, I can understand, tend to be pretty hit and miss. Unfortunately, I got hit by that. Especially considering I was like several pixels down. Give me all this stuff. There we go. So, I finally cleared this game on the hard difficulty the other day. I can understand why it's considered easier. In hard mode, my strat became, instead of starting at 3 and moving down to 2, 4 indestructibles in 2 stages, okay. What I would do instead is start at 2 and move down to 1. You build meter a lot faster when you're on a 1 level of meter. So you can just collect fewer power-ups and just wipe the screen. So it makes enemy segments a lot easier, but it also makes it a lot slower, which is why I'm not a fan. Like, I'd rather just flip kick everything into oblivion. Up, up, and away! Oh, God. Hey, you got the 100. That's unfortunate. Probably didn't need a back call there, but this is fine. Carrying robots away. Dude, back call is OD. It's so good. Like, level 3 back call is just, like, borderline unfair. It just carries enemies off the screen. You don't have to worry about them anymore. Super duper strong. Give me that health. Oh, no, you don't. Anyway, could see trying to go for PBs today. My current PB in this game is a 2605, which I got, like, I don't know if it was last week or the week before. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten to stream as much lately as I would like. You need to die. There we go. Almost missed that. That would have been unfortunate. Put away. I did not pick that. Quick boss fight here. Huh, thought I was gonna kill them faster. Should be able to get her power up and move on. There we go. Got a little bit of health back. I would have liked a little bit more, but this is fine. I love the music they have for their stage. The symphony in the background, so cool. Wish it lasted longer. Again, I think the music in this game is just surprisingly well done anyway. God. I never canceled dive kick into dive kick before. That was neat. Okay, so you can do that. God, imagine vertical platforming and scrolling in this game and how insane Robin would be at that. Dive kick, cancel everything. Oh God, that guy's gonna be an issue. Okay, we're fine. Somehow we are fine. That was drained. Batman's okay. He's way harder to play than Robin is. One of the top runners of this game, who doesn't speedrun it, he just does 1 CC attempts. He mains Batman. His name's Gundam X2. He is the Batman connoisseur for sure. I personally don't enjoy playing Batman in this game. He has some combo ability, but he just isn't as fun as Robin is. He has some upsides over Robin. For example, I believe he has better use of gadgets, particularly of the grapple gun. But I feel like gadgets, for the most part, are pretty universal. Dude, not cool. There we go. Yeah, Batman's interesting, but to me, he's just not as much sheer fun as Robin is. Robin's just... I don't quite know how to say it. I feel like there's a certain amount of, there was a certain amount of narcotics consumption that occurred when they designed Robin for this game. Whereas Batman started out as like their template, and Robin, they were just like, screw it, we'll do what we want. I can mess with Batman a little bit after this run, but this run's A, almost getting pretty close to finish, and B is going really, really well, so. Give me all this stuff. Heck yeah, you get elbowed. Come to my house like that and not wipe your shoes on the friggin' front doormat. Boy. Slam down on that guy. This could be a problem. Yep. Took some damage there I didn't want to take. There we go. That's pretty good. So yeah, Batman has most of the same tools Robin does. He has a dive kick. He has solid gadget use. But instead of the flip kick, he has this this uppercut combo, which I believe can only hit a total of like 4 times, maybe 5 or 6. But he can't do it infinitely like Robin's doing. Well, okay, I take that back. With Robin, it's not technically infinite. It's based on how much meter you have and the number of hits you've done, but it's definitely a 100%er. Spin, spin, spin. All right, we'll dance. Dance with my foot in your face. No. Play-wise, pretty well. It's just missing a lot of sound bites. The biggest issue with gameplay is the load times. The first stage takes something like 13 seconds to load on emulator after you pick your character, which is a long time for a load screen. I don't know how that'll translate to fast disk speed. It may be slower than an emulator. It could be faster than an emulator. All right, I wanted those like real bad. Well, I mean, they have a hitbox. It's just kind of wonky is all. Okay. Bye, guys. Yeah, I definitely recommend the PlayStation version over the Saturn version. The Saturn version has more slowdown. Like, when you're doing the Infinite on Saturn, like, it lags like crazy. And there's, to me, no reason for that. Ooh, that was clutch. As soon as I saw that power up, I immediately dive kick canceled out of those taser shots. That was really, really good. Go away. I want to talk to you. Yes, yes. Robin can turn his flip kick, which is one of the reasons why it's so powerful. Like, as long as he's in flip kick animation, enemies can't approach him from anywhere. It's just incredibly powerful. As far as the PlayStation version goes, it plays well. Robin still has his Infinite. Nothing changes about that. The animation of it looks a little bit wonkier, just because, you know, it's a 32-bit home arcade port. Like, nothing there is going to be perfect, unless you're Tekken, I guess. Tekken's a rare breed. It was basically designed on PlayStation hardware. Oh god. No. Guy with the gun has to die every time. Okay, you made your point. I think I'm going to try and hang on to back call here, though it is going to be tough because I need to be able to get as many power-ups as I possibly can. That was awful. I couldn't do anything about that. He waited for me to stop pushing buttons and just killed me. Pretty bad. Gun guy is constantly a problem, though. But luckily I should still be able to make a good time here. All things willing. If you're at level 2, flip kick isn't quite as good. I actually think it's even better on PlayStation. Finish this. I tend to go for dive kick in situations like that because if they're trying to swarm bats off, that just means they're draining time so they don't die. Whereas if you dive kick them, it puts them on the floor faster and just kills them. Flip kick, please. There's also a glitch here on the PlayStation version where if you just scroll directly to the boss, it just despawns all enemies. I think it might work on arcade. Can't move yet. Okay, so it did despawn them. Good to know. This fight sucks. Hardest fight in the game, IMO. This fight is some garbaggio. Like there's so many things that could go wrong if you get bad patterns. Rude. Got grabbed. Had to break it. One more cycle should do it. Some of these should hit. I think it should be enough to be able to finish them off. Gonna try and heal. When he goes in the middle like that and starts spinning in circles, that means he's trying to cast a heal spell. You can interrupt it, as I just did. But he called me into action to ensure that I was going to have to do that. Alright, 2 lives left, and not much health. Let's go. I generally like to try to save this for later bosses, but unfortunately I'm really low on health. Got to spin for a little bit. Okay. That's what I was looking for. Kill that guy, I thought I did. Oh, there we go. No, you don't. Come on, Tassel. That guy can be so slippery. Finish off these guys here in the corner. Catch up to me. Cool. Put all this stuff back. I thought it was the feathers and mohawks next. Good grouping. Okay. Down, down. The girls. Okay. I go grab the thing. Throw the thing. Looking good. Where you at, Harvey? Hard to finish him off with one flip kick for some reason. Alright, cool. That is a fairly large PB. And also, new world record, 24:43. That is so cool. Didn't think I was going to beat Planet's time today. Of course, I'll probably beat it back. But, yeah, that's awesome. Good run. Good run. Thank you, Kazur, Channel Magnetic. I knew I was cooking with gas up until the cave stage. By the time I got there, I was just like, this pace is insane. Like, I don't know what to expect of the rest of this run, but it was going so well. Yeah, his PB is a 25:34, so I just sniped that by 51 seconds and beat my personal PB by 1:22. Thank you for the GGs, Bold Shrimp, Rolf, Jeffez. Hope I pronounced that correctly. Extra world record. Dude, this game has a lot of accidents. Thanks for the GG, Stardeuse. You need to start getting splits together for this game. But it's still cool to know that I was able to obtain the record once before Big Bad Game-a-thon. I want to make sure I got his time correctly. 25:34, yeah. And that run was pure gas. Hey, good stuff. I almost don't want to do another run of that. Oh wait, I was talking about that I was going to do some stuff with Batman. Yeah, I can leave it going for that. For absolute certainty.